Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Louisville's offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed over the middle, it's White. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Seminoles offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
This time, they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Seminoles line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Corrals it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's White. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Grab near the marker. It's Skinner. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. On the run, still looking. Finds his man. It's Watson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's a heat. He's got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Yeah, he doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5.
There he goes. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Johnson. Fighting off the defender. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The handoff to Johnson. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Noles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles. The extra point here would tie the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target. So nice.
Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. It's complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Big fella moving. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown Cardinals. Ready to try the point after. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the returner will be brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run from the shotgun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. He picks it up, still on his feet. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Direct snap. It's Johnson. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Alchuk. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to Johnson. Nice move there. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Odom. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. It's first and 10 from the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback on the keeper. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rides the back and leaves it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Can't get him to the ground. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Glenn. Bears the pressure. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Coming out with it, it's Gibson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're
breaks into the open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Johnson. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play-action fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Turning it on. Touchdown, Louisville! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over TCU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Hard running there. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Grabbed behind the line. It's Odom. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Seminoles have this offense rolling. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll go back to the ground. Oh, what a move. Looking for room at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second down coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Ochuk. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Glenn. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They kick it away on 4th down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Ochuk. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Slithers into space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Achuk. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Looking to throw on first down. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Leaves it with the back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the boot, looking for his man. He'll try to do it himself. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Cardinals are on the move. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Noles. Extra point here will tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it out. It's golden. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll go to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Got a man. It's golden. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this is a big drive for this offense. Man, late in this football game, you need completions, but let's not forget to work the sidelines. Make sure we get first downs. Huge drive coming.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Glenn. Under fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kick is in the air. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Finds his man. It's Robinson. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gets rid of it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what.
He lost one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. With the catch, it's Hauser. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn